What a crazy start to the day so far. But we're getting there. Just raising my seat up. Okay, let's back. We're so late this morning. Today has been a crazy start to the day. Everything for the past couple of weeks has been going all kinds of AWOL. Because the twins, they are in preschool. And they've been catching all of the bugs, and we've been just kind of combating sickness left and right. They had their immunisations earlier this week, and they're a bit off from those. They're okay, but anyway, don't want to send them until they're feeling like, a bit better. You always feel like a bit kind of after you've had those. So they're home today, but today is a work day for me. So anyway. This whole video is about me juggling mum life, work life, how I'm doing that, figuring out mum guilt, all of that stuff, and kind of how I'm trying to juggle it and make it work. I know that not everybody understands that what I do is work, and that I've got a couple of different things that I do across my work day. I've got Welle Club, which is my healthy lifestyle and recipe app. I have a Welle Essentials, which is our lifestyle supplement line, and I also do work with Elle Herself, which is my Instagram, YouTube. Thank you for clicking on this video. I really truly appreciate it. And Elle Herself stuff is, sometimes I work with a brand, and then other times I'm just creating free content that I hope is helpful or interesting or, something. But all of that takes time, and that's the kind of thing that I used to do when I was working. Like my weekends, I would work 9 to 5 as a lawyer. Well, not actually those hours, but I would work full-time as a lawyer, and then I would come home and I would be making recipes, and I'd be doing all that kind of stuff on top of my job, and the same on weekends. So it was really full on. And sometimes I think people can just assume that because you see like a 15-second video clip that has taken 15 seconds to put together, but it's not actually the case. I'm not complaining in any way, because I absolutely love it and I'm so grateful to do it, but it takes time, and my time right now is so much more limited with the twins. Again, wouldn't change anything for the world at all, but I just have to be realistic about my time. So today was actually a really busy work day, and the twins were scheduled to go to preschool, but because I decided to keep them home, I have a little bit of a challenge when it comes to figuring out their care. My parents are away traveling at the moment. My sister works full-time. Dave has stuff at work that he can't miss today. He's not actually going to be home, he's going to be working elsewhere. Sometimes he works from home. I made an SOS call to my friend asking her if she was available to help this morning, and she is for a few hours. So we have help. I have help. That means that I can get to work and do this brand work that I'm doing before coming home and then tapping in to be with the twins. It's a real juggle, trying to juggle two babies work across all those businesses and everything, but I'm really, really grateful that we were able to find a solution today that I didn't have to cancel on anything. So that's where I'm heading right now, is to get this work done, and I'm so excited. I haven't actually brought you along, YouTube along, to show you what I've been doing, so you can kind of see a little behind the scenes. I always get nervous when I press the garage door. I'm like, hopefully my car's in and it's not going to get hit by the garage door, but we are good. We're home. I stopped off on the way home and got a coffee for me and a coffee for Courtney. As a big thank you to her for coming and saving the day like she did. Anyway, the appointment is done. That was my last session of Metatone. I've been getting Metatone on my legs, the back of my legs, and my stomach. I finished my stomach last week, and my legs today. I had my last session. Oh, I love that treatment so much. It's electric muscle stimulation is the machine, and they put these paddles on you that send these electric stimulation into your muscles, and you feel them contract, and it is designed, there's different areas, so there's different like programs on the machine for the different areas to target them. The purpose of the machine is just to really like tone and tighten and activate. It was amazing on my stomach, especially because with my stomach, there are areas of my stomach after my cesarean with the twins that I just can't, that just didn't feel like they were connected to the rest of me. It's really, really strange. Like the mind muscle connection is kind of not there. So I loved it, but you don't see your final results until about 6 weeks after your last treatment. So I'm excited to see what my final results will look like. I do really, really want to get back into exercise, which I haven't done yet. But see behind me, there is stuff right now on the treadmill. So I'm going to put that on my week to-do list when the twins go down for their nap. I'm going to try to clear that so that I can do some walking desk time today. Oh, and also the other treatment that you saw me do, the other treatment that I've been doing is laser on my stomach, which is a skin tightening protocol that I've put together because I have a lot of loose skin on my stomach. It's like an apron of skin, honestly. There is so much loose skin there that surgery in the future might be something that I consider. I'm not sure. Right now it's not something that I want to do and it's not a priority. But when I was talking to the clinic about my stomach, as we were talking about Metatone, and I mentioned about my loose skin, they said that I had to try this treatment on this laser to see what I thought, because they'd had some really amazing results. So I'm really, really grateful that I've had that opportunity to partner with that clinic and share it on Instagram. Honestly, I've been sharing my life online now for so many years that it wasn't a surprise to me that this triggered people and got people upset that I decided to do these treatments. That part didn't surprise me. But I guess the level of hate, like some of the really incredibly nasty things that people have said, have been so unnecessary and really quite disappointing, because I hold people, I guess, to a higher standard. I would never talk to somebody like that. I would never talk to someone like that. And it does kind of take me by surprise and a little bit of like initial shock where you're like, whoa, like you're an adult. A lot of these people are mums as well. That's crazy that they're talking to another mum like that. It doesn't make sense to me, because they have said things like, by sharing these treatments, that I'm doing these treatments, I'm making other people feel bad that they're not doing them. And that's not at all why I'm doing that. I'm sharing my journey trying these treatments. If it's something that you're interested in, if it's something that you want to try, go for it. I'm not purposefully trying to trigger any person. I'm just sharing what I'm doing. It's really hard not to offend people. It's really hard not to offend people, even though you try your damnedest not to offend people. It happens. And that's why I wanted to share my vlog today with how I am balancing work, mum life, all of those demands and everything. And also just kind of like, I don't know, kind of do like a chitty chatty catch up vlog because I haven't done one in a long time. For me, it's really nice seeing and talking with other mums who are doing their best to balance all of the demands that are coming. There is this ideal, I think, out there that we have to be perfect and 100% and on all the time. And it's just not realistic. It's just not realistic. I'm in a season of my life right now where I am trying my absolute hardest to do the best that I can. I am so grateful that I get to work on Welle Club and Welle Essentials. I'm looking over there at the packing area. I'll be over there later. And so grateful that I get to partner with brands on Elle Herself, and so grateful that I get to create content to share with people on Elle Herself, that I create it because I really hope that it helps and touches them and inspires them and motivates them and makes them feel good about themselves. I really, really, really love that I get to do that, and I'm so grateful. But regardless of what you do for a job, whatever you do for work, the shared experience of the struggle of trying to, you know, make all the pieces work and make all the pieces fit, I think it's nice to talk about that, because then when you're going through it yourself, you don't feel so alone that you kind of feel like you're trying to, you know, keep your head above water. And it is a stretch some days. It is really hard to figure out how to make it all flow and work, especially when there's sickness. So I'm so grateful for Courtney coming in today to help us out, will help me out for a few hours so I could go and work with this brand. And now I'm going to, for the rest of the day, juggle work, mum stuff. Let's cross our fingers that the twins do a good nap so that I can like smash a lot out. But if you also have children or a baby or a child, whatever, and you don't have family that, you know, is just there at like a drop of a hat, you understand that you gotta like get creative. Sometimes you gotta get creative and find a solution that works. For us, the sacrifice that we have had to make is, you know, finding the means to be able to hire somebody to get some help sometimes. And yeah, it's just is the season we're in. It's the season we're in. It's worth it though. It's worth it. It's all worth it. Okay, big rant. My battery is about to die. Let's go inside, give Courtney her coffee. I'm gonna get through a little bit more work before she's heading off. And we'll make lunch together, get the twins down. We're gonna smash out the day. Gosh, Revy. Babies are down for their nap. Revy is very much not asleep. I'm not sure about Rue because I've separated them. Now I'm going to tear into my list of to-dos. I've written up my list of what I want to achieve today. Now it's just a matter of hunkering down and doing it. Let's first make some lunch though, because I am hungry. I need that to power me through. I'm literally multitasking, replying back to comments and DMs, watching Revy. She's slowly getting there, fall asleep. Let's make lunch, like I said. This recipe I shared on my Instagram. We're gonna make this is a TikTok viral recipe, Big Mac wraps, but made keto. I like to use these keto wraps, but you can use whatever ones you like. This recipe is fast, it's delicious, it's easy, it's yum. But you do just have to wash your hands quite a few times because you're handling some raw meat. So you take your wrap, and then on your wrap, you press out beef mince. Once you've done that, season with salt and pepper. I like using this here. It's called pimped pepper, and it is a blend that has pepper, sea salt, garlic and herbs, spices. It's, oh my gosh, it's so yummy. And then take out a pan, put a bit of oil in it. Just gonna let that get hot and then I'm gonna pop it straight in. While that cooks, make a super quick Big Mac sauce with a bit of onion and finely chopped gherkin. Then you flip it over and add some cheese. It could be whatever kind of cheese you like. And I pop a lid on just while the cheese melts. Finish up the sauce. Add in some ketchup and mayo. You add on your pickles. Add on your lettuce. Then you add on your Big Mac sauce. And like me, if you want, you can make extra, so then you've got it on hand, and you literally just fold it up like that and cut it and stuff. But that is your wrap. How good and how fast and how easy and how delicious. And per serve, this actually is really affordable because you're using such a small amount of lettuce, which can be really expensive this time of year. Beef mince is normally on sale if you buy the prime one like we do. And keto wraps are also a good price compared to some of the specialty keto options, or just use whatever wrap you like. But this is so good. Oh my gosh, and she's lying down. She might be going to sleep, yay. When I was in my office before, one of the things I was trying to do was send a photo of this to our Welle Club, one of our Welle Club team, who was helping me with uploading recipes this week. And I realized that I have deleted the photo that was taken of the recipe, so I need to take another photo now while I remember. I'm glad I remembered. I've been working through my to-do list and I can see now that Miss Revy is awake. She's been asleep for 1 hour, 20 minutes. Okay, that's it. That's the sleep from our girl. Here she is. Oh, girly. Okay, let's go get her Revy up. Dave's been doing all the hard work while I've been doing work on my phone.
No, really.
It's true, it's true. Look how nice and tidy the kitchen is because of you.
One detail.
Whatever. I'm just gonna make dinner super fast. I've already pre-marinated the lamb chops. Olive oil, rosemary, dried rosemary, garlic.
Yep.
Pop some of the pepper on it again,
Oh!
I'm real into the pepper.
Pimped
So
pepper.
good. Pimped pepper, yeah. I showed the vlog.
Main
there.
ingredient, salt.
Yeah. So good though, isn't
It
it?
is very good. It is very good.
And then we're gonna have the lamb chops with cauliflower florets. I'm gonna make this into a keto mash. This is another way that we keep the cost of our grocery bill down. Way cheaper than a fresh cauliflower. Lamb chops also were so cheap this week. So this is a really budget friendly meal. Best kind of addition into your keto mashed potato or mashed cauliflower is using either, you can use any combination, and you can use all of the above if you want. And of course, you don't have to use these either because some of them have dairy, but I like to use either a combination of like butter, mayonnaise, trust me on the mayonnaise, it's so good, cream cheese, sour cream. I have specific recipes for this on my Instagram. I have an entire highlight called Keto Potato Highlight. And there you can see sort of the ratios, but they all kind of add a bit of a different element to your mashed potatoes. So feel free to play around and customize and see what you like. And then to mash them, I like to use one of these, a little hand kind of whisk. That's so yum. Dinner tonight is literally so simple. That's it, dinner, lamb chops and mash. I hope that you make a note of how to make this keto mash and make sure that you make it part of your regular routine over winter because oh my gosh, it's the best. It goes with everything. It's so, so good. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, make sure you hit subscribe. I'm whispering because Dave's asleep and I'm gonna head to bed now myself. I'm so tired, but thank you for joining me in this video, for coming along with me. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Bye.